there's been a lot of chat around the Guelph factor, some positive, some negative. There is some really good stuff going on in Guelph. An example is Worth just opening up their headquarters on Saturday, and notice today there were 45 jobs posted for Guelph and Workopolis, so there is some good things happening. You said that you would make some changes at City Hall, and sometimes it's like turning a ship with a paddle. What would be one of your examples of kind of changing a process that would help bring business into Guelph?
Well, I'll tell you right now that the main thing that needs to change at the City of Guelph is the tone. It's an attitude. It is. And I've been in the insurance business, insuring businesses in this city for 16 years. So even before I was a councillor, I was hearing about it all the time. And the Guelph factor is very real. And do not let anyone tell you that it's not. It is alive and well. And I hear it. Not only, see, people remember the Walmart issue. When you hear the Guelph factor, you remember the fight with Walmart for 10 years and the hundreds of thousands of dollars fighting them, okay? You hear about maybe some factories or some warehousing that was supposed to come to the Hanlon Creek Business Park, but they didn't. They went down the road to another municipality. They went up to Milton. The jobs that were supposed to be here are not here. So we all hear about the big stuff, the Walmarts, the big 1 million square foot buildings or whatever, right? But what you don't hear about is the minor attitude things. It's the customer service. It's the person that drove, and this is a true story, that drove an hour out of town to come to the counter at City Hall to drop off a one-page application for a liquor license, $50 check. And the person said, sorry, you got to make an appointment. He said, I'm sorry, it's okay. Could you just give this to the girl up on the second floor? Well, I'll call up. They call up, and I'm sorry, he needs to make an appointment. He says, well, what if I had purulated this to you? What if I had purulated this to you? Would you not accept the purulator? I'm sorry, you're going to have to make an appointment. And that person calls me and says, I opened up a same place in Kingston. I opened up a same place in Markham. They rolled out the red carpet for me. The Economic Development Department helped us with figuring out how we could get job fairs going so that my business can get the jobs done quicker for people in the community. It's about Costco trying to open earlier, and me spending 3 hours walking door to door to the residents that elected me to represent them, and they all said, please, get it open earlier. Allow some noise bylaw exemptions so they can get the thing constructed earlier. I want to shop there. I want a job there. I want the taxes from Costco, $700,000 a year, to come into the city coffers so it relieves the burden of taxes. But the mayor and the council votes that down. It's an attitude issue. And it's a tone issue from the top. And I can tell you right now with certainty that as mayor, that will not fly under my administration. You know what? We all have our favorite restaurant that we've maybe gone to, but the service kind of stinks. But the food's great, but the service kind of stinks. And after a while, you get so sick of the service, you say, I'm not going back there anymore, right? Then a few months later, you're driving down the road, and you see a sign, and it says, under new management. Well, the food was great. I'm going to give it another try. And you go back in, and the food is just as great, but the service is amazing. And so when I'm there, I'm putting in my second floor window a big sign that says, under new management.